Brady? Go ahead, Evan Barnes.
All right, Brady, how's it going?
Good, good.
All right. Kind of the same we've been asking everybody. How does it feel now to kind of be looking forward to a game week now instead of just practicing and waiting for that game to arrive?
It's exciting. Obviously, it's something, like you said, to look forward to. You know, you're playing on Saturday, ESPN, and you get back to what you were expecting to do all season. So we're ready to go.
All right, Terry Davis.
How you doing, Brady?
Good.
Hey, man, how has the timing and the timing been going since you guys have not been allowed to practice for the last 3 weeks? Have you been able to get your chemistry and your timing back up yet, or is still a work in process?
You guys always ask about timing. We had a whole off season that was jacked up, but the timing was never an issue, and it hasn't been an issue. We've been able to practice. We've been able to get reps and work out. It's just we haven't been able to play a legit game outside of Arkansas State. So it's not an issue. It's on point, and we're ready to go put on a show on Saturday.
Mark Giannotto.
Brady, this is obviously it's the weird circumstances behind this game because you haven't played in so long, but it's the first conference game against a pretty good team in the conference. Do you feel like what are your guys' expectations about this? I imagine the expectations haven't changed at all just because you haven't played in a while. But you mentioned, you're going to go out there doing what you expected to do this season. Like, do you feel like you have a good sense of, this team's going to come out and running where it was in the Arkansas State game, based on what you've seen already in the past few practices?
Yeah, I guess the expectations haven't changed, like you mentioned. Our whole season's still in front of us. We just had to replace the game and had to postpone one, but it's still scheduled to be a full season. And that's just part of adversity of this entire year. Everyone's dealing with it. And our expectation every season and every week is to be 1-0. And so we're going to do whatever we need to do that. And I feel like we've done a good job throughout this time preparing. And the positive is we've had a lot of time to prepare for SMU. And we get to get healthy and get our bodies rested while we're still getting really quality reps and going against our defense, which is a really good defense, and we're flying around. So I feel really good about this week. We're excited to start conference play. But like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're playing an NFL team, a Pop Warner team. Like, it's just the team that's lined up across from you. So you're going to go do what you can to win.
What do you think it's like when you actually get to Saturday? It's 2:30. The ball's kicked off. Like, is it going to feel different than to this game compared to your regular game?
Sorry, it kind of froze. Did you say Is it going to feel different?
Yeah, is it not because of the opponent you're playing, but just because of what you guys have been through the past 3-4 weeks? Do you think, like, what's that feeling you think going to be like when the ball actually gets kicked off?
I honestly I just feel like we're in season and it's another week. We're extra fresh. We got everyone, we're reloaded. It almost feels like it's weird because you played your first game, but then you get plenty of time to kind of rest. Now it's due to COVID and we got guys back and everyone's healthy, but it's like you reload and you're about to start your season again almost. It feels kind of weird, but it's not a different feeling. It's just, it's the next game and we're excited to play and we're ready to play. So we've been preparing for it and it's good to know that it's happening.
Appreciate it, Brady.
Evan Barnes.
Brady, from the first game, you guys were very efficient moving the ball down the field. Maybe not as explosive as we've seen, but you guys were still efficient moving the ball. Were you, as a quarterback, were you pleased with just how well you guys were able to do that, or was the lack of explosive plays maybe just explained due to, the first game and just kind of getting the rust off a little bit?
Did we win?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, we took what the defense gave us. Like you said, we were efficient. If a team is playing 3 deep safeties, you're probably not going to have a lot of explosive plays down the field. So you got to take what a defense is going to give you. And yeah, it's a first game. So are we perfect? No, but I thought we did a damn good job, and I'm proud of our guys, and we're going to continue to build off of that week.
Does it help too that you guys can win in that way? Because obviously you've done it before, but just being able to be efficient, not having those explosive plays, but still coming away with the win. Does that speak well to how this offense continues to run based on the experience you guys have with it?
Yeah, we can do a lot of different things. And that's what, like, I think is the biggest misconception from outside people in media. Like, the offense doesn't get to dictate what the hell we do. Like, we have a game plan, and there's a bunch of answers to what we are getting from the defense. It's a chess game. Now, there are times when you're going to call your calls and you're going to let your players go make plays, but if it is more effective to, just kind of dice them up or to run the football, like, that's how it's going to get done. We've had games where we rush for like 400 yards, and that's how we win. We've had games where we throw the ball for over 400 yards. So we can do pretty much anything we want. That's why I'm a big believer, and we just got to do our job and take what the defense gives us, own the football, and we're going to be an explosive offense. How that explosiveness is displayed can vary.
Terry Davis.
Hey, Brady, last year you played SMU. It was one of the biggest games of the year with College Game Day here, and you gave them their first loss. So they're going to be looking to try to get some payback. So what do you guys make sure you do go in with the energy to start the game, to match their energy?
Yeah, I mean, it's the next opponent. I think, like, it doesn't matter if we're playing our moms. Like, we better be fired up and ready to go kick their ass. I don't care. So, I mean, SMU, we have had history. We had the College Game Day last year. But we're also the champions. We're the top dog. We got the biggest target on our back. Everyone's going to be gunning for us. So we expect that every week. And kind of like Jacoby said, you can't overlook any opponent. Not that we would, but just because it's SMU and what we had last year doesn't make it like any different than what we're going to be doing throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? It's the next guy up. You got to, go into the fight, win the fight, and then get on to the next one.
Any more questions for Brady? All right. Thank you, Brady.
Thanks, Brady.
Brady.